It has been a blustery few days. Kind of cold. Got a sweatshirt on today and long pants. Crazy, crazy. Todd just ran up to get the mail. We checked and our deliveries are here. So we've been ordering so much getting ready for this that I'm not actually sure what's here today. Oh, 2 packages?
Yeah. I got this one. And I have a suspicion of what's in here.
Previously on Spoondrifter, we spent 3 years in a boatyard, bringing our 40-year-old hurricane-damaged sailboat back to life. Todd, I, and 4 of our 10 kids knew nothing about boats when we started, but with time, we have repowered, re-rigged, and turned this boat into a home that's nearly ready for the next big adventure. We've spent this summer learning to sail and adding the last essential pieces before we sail to Florida and leave the U.S. for bluer waters.
Ooh, paper. Lots of paper. Ooh, look at that.
That's nice and shiny.
It's so shiny. Paid an extra $100 for that, 120 bucks. Because they didn't have the other one in stock and wouldn't have for 3 months. Oh.
So if you'll remember, in this video we shared how we were having problems with our chain skipping, and we decided that we wanted to go with
the new Gypsy for now, because it was 1/3 the cost of chain.
And
where do you think you're going? We should have a harness, but hey, calm down.
She's gotten so big she outgrew her harness. So what's in the other box?
It's if we can get it into the boat, right?
It's kind of big.
I don't know where to fit this until we're ready to put it in.
Well, I think that we need to get it plugged in and turned on so we can get it changed over.
Alright, let's see if we can get this out.
I'll hold on to the box.
So, this is a refrigerator, freezer, or all refrigerator, 12-volt, Amazon special, cheap brand. Now, I say cheap brand because it was inexpensive. I think we got it for what, $3.79, normally 500 bucks. But the reviews were actually really good on it. Here's
the thing, guys, like the really nice brands were the nice brands that we wanted, like Dometic and
Engel,
$1,500, $1,800. So we decided we'd give this a try because it's more in our budget, and we'll see how it goes. So where is that gonna go, you might ask? In this space, we currently have an AC fridge, and that is supposed to fit in there.
Hi, puppy! Guess who's here? Guess who's here?
Todd is busy with another project in the back. I'm going to try and get this refrigerator in here and load it up. Okay, so there is a wire that's just empty in here. Oh, it's for this plug. No? You need to look at this. Something's weird. What?
It goes into that outlet right there that is nothing. I don't know if this will work. Yep, it worked.
Well, that's one way to remove stuff. Put in the garbage can. So it's not level, and that could be a problem.
Well, it's flat enough for this to start with, but yeah, we'll probably have to put another floor layer above that or something.
Always something. Denali.
Working.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. One of the challenges that we've got is that we have crammed stuff in every nook and cranny. Living on a boat is like Tetris. You've got to find a place for everything, and anything that doesn't have a place, you have to seriously consider, do I actually need this? It's getting warm. Alright, so if it's inside of that, when we pull it out to get into it, it also opens up the wrong way, I feel like. Let's try it this way. Are an issue because it doesn't come out very nicely. Honestly, I'm not sure. What would you do? It works better if you can pick it up and move it because of the wheels. This is a really terrible use of space. We will figure this out. Take your Dad. Dad got lost.
Where is Dad? What is he doing?
What is Dad doing?
Yeah.
He went up to the bathroom and hasn't come back, which means he's talking to somebody.
Pooping.
No, I think he's talking to somebody.
He's probably talking to Steve or something.
All right.
Go away.
Around the fans are gross.
You know.
Part of your job.
Genius. Yes. Okay, Mom. Boop. You silly.
Hey, so will you get a rag and wipe down the fans and around the walls, because they're very, very gross. One of the problems with fans running 24/7 is there's a lot of dust that collects around them, and then it gets dusty all around them.
Did you know that one of my friends is subscribed to our YouTube channel?
Well, that's awesome. What's her name?
Emma.
So you should say, hi, Emma. Boat life. When you say you're going to do one project and something else becomes more important.
I do everything.
So that is an old pump. Do we need to do, we're not going to get water squirting out everywhere, are we?
I hope not.
Have we thought this through? Because it goes to the through hole.
No, they're not.
Yes, it does.
It goes all the way into the engine room, up and down into a drain.
You're sure?
Yeah. At least I'm pretty sure, since it's disconnected right now.
It doesn't, I thought it went into the sink drain.
It goes underneath the floor.
All right, so what's happening here is that when we defrost our refrigerator, or actually we just turned it down because it was freezing everything, then things start to drip, and then we get water in the bottom of this. So there's yucky, icky water in the bottom of this refrigerator. We still cannot figure out how to use this refrigerator efficiently. It's a real challenge. But the pump that Todd's working on right now is the one that's supposed to make this drain.
First of all, it's been altered from the original. It's been ripped out and this been put in. So it's hose clamped here, hose clamped here, hose clamped here. And when you pump it, it squirts you in the face from somewhere up here. That's the problem.
Handy stuff.
And I didn't like that with the dirty refrigerator water. So I have a new one. But I got to make sure I can figure out how to make it work the same way. I need an elbow. Okay, I need eyeballs for the test.
Okay.
So somebody has to look in here and see if the water's going down.
Well, the problem is that the water is all to the side of the boat because the boat is leaning that direction.
Well, it's only going to pump it out to a certain point then, isn't it?
Well, that's a challenge. Can I say how much I hate this refrigerator?
There's a jar of something important on the floor down there. I don't know what it is. Is that what this is for?
Yeah.
Does everybody else have one of these to get in and out of their refrigerator in the corner? Thai red curry paste.
Yes, gross. It's all wet, nasty. No, usually that lives right down there.
Lives where?
Not the chili paste, the grabber.
I know.
Silly.
Well, I wasn't sure I was done with it.
Oh, okay.
So you have to look in there and see. I don't know if any water will go down or not.
I think the pickles might be on top of it.
Why is it still coming out of the handle?
Ooh.
It's leaking right here. I wonder if this thing's cracked. All right.
Back to the drawing board.
Close that fridge. I don't know why it left it.
So we found if we put this here, that it keeps it from leaking condensation around the top. Because we couldn't find a gasket material that actually fit in here and did what it was supposed to do without keeping this raised. Maybe it's just not done right.
I don't know. I don't know if this is cracked. Doesn't appear to be. That. These things are that's why they quit using these kinds of pipes.
It was just a bad connection.
I don't know, I'm gonna see if I have just a regular elbow instead of this thing. There we go. I have one of these, they won't rust.
Well, the plastic one doesn't rust either.
No, but I don't have a plastic one, but I have this one. This is not under the water line, so it doesn't need double hose clamps. The worst thing that'll happen is that something will break and the refrigerator will leak smelly water in the boat and we'll all vomit. Remove the offending area with a very dull pocket knife. That's not dull, Gabe sharpened it, so it's actually not too bad.
I think that's good enough.
Sure. Put this guy here back in there.
It's all tight.
Yep.
We think, we hope, we...
Well, it no longer leaketh.
That's icky.
We need to have everybody stand on this side of the boat on the outside. The lightest person in here.
I don't think that's going to help.
You want me to go outside and lift? I'll go outside and lift on this side.
Well, I don't think what...
I'll hook up to our neighbor's halyard. I don't think they'll mind. You're not here, Jason and Geraldine, right? Well, we know the pump works, so, you know, periodically somebody's got to pump it out.
But what are we going to do about the water in the bottom of the fridge?
What are you going to do before? You can only pump so much anyway. That was, you didn't see the look she gave me, it was this look. I think it was only like this.
Okay, the bottom of the refrigerator is not usable when there is an inch of standing water in the bottom of it.
It's only on one side, the non-drain side.
Stop! Stop, 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 stop.
Cool! It's coming out the other one?
It's spitting out of somewhere.
Where?
I don't
At this
know.
top black thing right there?
Yeah, probably, but it was... I didn't see where it was coming from.
Well, Abigail, you're supposed to be watching this. You were telling me if there's water.
That's not Abigail's fault.
She left her post.
You were done.
Well, now that's a mess.
Okay, so what I want you to do is put a finger on the top of that black thing and tell me if it still does it. You ready?
Yep.
No, yes.
No, it's not leaking now.
All right, so that other entrance is for the cockpit locker drain. That's what that's for, but it's not hooked up because it's plugged up. So I guess I put a cap on that temporarily in case somebody decides to pump out the refrigerator.
Now we've got smelly water all over in here.
And
I don't
I'm
think it's
next to
smelling
it.
anymore.
All over the engine, dear. It's everywhere. It's on the generator. It's on your battery charger.
Right. Those are IP68 rated.
They're IP68. Anyway, oh, it's always one thing or another.